Are you feeling confused or alone or don't know where you're going in life? I'm Fit Coach MJ, and I'm here to tell you how to find it. My first piece of advice would be if you don't know who you are yet, or you're almost there but you're not sure if that's who you are, talk to God. That's always the answer. That's the answer in any situation you have. But for this situation specifically, talk to God. And if you want to, you can talk to somebody you really trust, whether that be a parent, a friend of a long time, a spouse, or a girlfriend, a boyfriend, anything like that. So I'm going to tell you a little story about how I really became who I am today. So when I first got in high school, it was a big change for me because it was my first time in public school. And when I was in middle school and elementary school, actually, I was in private school. And in middle school, I was one of the few black people, whereas in elementary school, I was one of many black people. So I'd been out of a predominantly black school for 3 years. Not that that makes a difference, but when I got to my high school, it was just a massive difference between my school and how the people were in this new high school. So I was walking in the doors and I noticed that they didn't look anything like me. They didn't walk like me. They didn't talk like me. They didn't act like me. It was just weird. So I talked to God and I asked him why everything was so different here. And he just kept sending me the signs to be myself and just keep doing what I do. And it's okay to adopt things from other people. Like, we all have friends, so I'm pretty sure every single one of us picks things up from the people who we're close to. It's just something that happens. And that's okay, as long as you're not doing it to impress them or to impress anyone else. So I'm encouraging you, if you are feeling pressured into doing anything, talk to God and he'll clarify whether or not it's right or wrong. Most of the time, if you're feeling pressured into it in the first place, shouldn't do it. So another story. When I went overseas last year to play in the United World Games, I had met my teammates for the first time ever. I didn't know a single one of them prior to our trip and our tournament. And we met in the airport and we had to shake hands and meet each other and talk and converse and blah, blah, blah. And one of my closest friends on the trip, I did not think I was going to be that close to him. I don't even remember meeting him, honestly, before we started talking to each other when we got to Amsterdam. Because while we were in America, I don't remember meeting him. But it turns out over the trip that we grew really close. And, you know, it was amazing because I just stayed me and he was him and we just clicked. God sent us to each other to, be close. The whole trip, we was just really cool. We agreed on basically everything, but if something was out of line that the other one did, we talked about it and we just accepted it. That's one of the true marks of friendship. But being yourself can take you many places. I've been myself. God showed me what path I'm on a long time ago. He put me in this sport, soccer, so I can influence people around me who see soccer. So people who watch soccer, people who watch soccer players, people who know me, even if they don't know I play soccer. He puts me in their lives and for a reason, just like he does your life. He has you where you are for a reason. I felt like in elementary school that I was here for no reason. That was a rough time back when I was getting bullied. And I was confused. I was like, why, God? Why am I going through this? Why am I here? What is the meaning of all of this? And now I've realized that you can't have a tribulation. You can't have a success if you can't have trials and tribulation. You don't have a testimony if you don't go through the test. Dietrich Haddon said that. Love that song. So if you're feeling pressured into doing anything, just talk to God. That's always the answer. And just look at what you like to do. It doesn't matter about what anybody likes to do. You're God's child. He put you here. He had your destiny planned out before you were even a thought. So don't depend on other people for reassurance. Depend on you. Don't ask all your friends if your outfit looks good. If you like the outfit, wear it. It's that simple. Like, I know I'm being slightly aggressive, but I feel like God would do the same thing, because we are his children, and he made it very clear to us in his word how he feels and what we should do. So if you don't want to hear what is coming from me, read the Bible, talk to God, pray, talk to your pastor, anybody. Just go talk to some people who have been there before. And wisdom is the best teacher. Wisdom and experience can teach you better than any school. So I want to explain to you why being yourself is so important in this world. Martin Luther King fought for the freedom of his people because he believed that he was here for a reason. He was reverend, and he believed that God put him on earth to talk to other people, to encourage them to make changes in their lives. And he did it on such a large scale that he brought America and people like me, African Americans, to where we are today. I'm in this nice house. I have an Antonio Brown jersey on my wall. It's crazy. Like, God has a purpose for every single one of us. Now, I know we may not all be on the Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, Malcolm X level, but you can impact your community anywhere you are. Whether that community be your group of 4 friends, whether that be a whole town, whether it be your school, whether it be anybody around you. It could be a neighbor. It could be a mailman just saying hello. That maybe you just influenced him to not kill somebody. It's that simple. I know it sounds dramatic, but it is actually that simple. So I'm just encouraging you to be yourself. Don't depend on anyone for any reason. And, just always keep God first. Just always talk to God. All right.